Welcome to Study Loop.
We have two slits and the distance between them is 0.530 millimeters. Let's call this A, and let's say the width of each slit is D. Now, for part A, if D is very small, there is simply no, the diffraction is simply too strong and we don't need to care about it. Now, we know that I is equal to I naught cos squared phi by 2 sine beta by 2 by beta by 2 squared. So when D is very small, beta becomes almost 0, and this whole factor becomes 1, and we need not care about diffraction. That's the point. Now, the first and the second maximas happen. Of course, the central maxima is when phi is equal to 0, phi by 2. And the first and second maximas happen when phi by 2 is equal to 2 pi, and phi by 2 is equal to, phi by 2 is equal to pi, and phi by 2 is equal to 2 pi, which corresponds to phi is equal to 2 pi, and phi is equal to 4 pi. We know that phi is 2 pi by lambda a sine theta. And because sine theta is very small, we can simply equate it with theta, and we can see theta is equal to 2 pi by lambda. Theta is equal to phi lambda by 2 pi a. So in this case, because phi is 2 pi and phi cancel, which gives us lambda by a, which turns out to be 1.094 into 10 power minus 3 radians. In the second case, theta is phi lambda by 2 pi a. Now phi is 4 pi in this case, which gives us 2 lambda by a. So that is twice the first answer. That is 2.188 times 10 power minus 3. Now that we have this, for part B, there is a finite width D, which means beta by 2 is equal to 2 pi by, we know that beta is 2 pi by lambda d sine theta, and beta by 2 is simply that divided by 2. Now, we've already seen a sine theta, so I'll multiply and divide by a, pull out this d, give us 2 pi by lambda a sine theta by 2. Now, as you can see, this is phi by 2. That is phi. So that is d by a phi by 2. Therefore, beta is d by a phi. So when phi was equal to 2 pi, beta is equal to d by a 2 pi, which is 1.897 radians. And when phi is equal to 4 pi, beta turns out to be 3.794 radians. Now we simply substitute that in this formula. We know that cos theta is already 1, so we simply need to find out this factor. And we'll see that for phi is equal to 2 pi, that is the first maximum, it turns out to be 0.249. So I is 0.249 I naught. And for the second maximum, it turns out to be 0.0256. And I is therefore 0.0256 I naught. That is the answer.